Taylor, deal done. You must be pleased to get it done.
Yeah, I'm really happy to get it signed finally. Obviously, I knew I'd been offered a deal just after the end of the season, and I was really excited to get it signed. And now it's signed, just can't wait to get going.
Well, this is your club. It's what it's all about, isn't it? It's where you want to be.
Yeah, definitely. It's where I've been since I was 8, and I want to play as many games for Carl in the first team as possible, but do well in them games. And I think I can really kick on this season.
Can't find the word, but I suppose this is the strange side of football. So in January you head off to Gateshead, and in May you've been given another contract at the club that sent you out.
Yeah, I think going on loan was for my development. I wanted to go out on loan, and the manager at the time thought it would be good for me to go out on loan. And I think being out on loan has given me the experience of regular men's football, and I think it's proved that I can do it at a good level, and hopefully be able to replicate that in League Two this season.
I suppose what I meant by that is it's the fact that your contract, you know it. I mean, it's at the front of your mind. It's coming to an end, so you must be thinking, okay, what's going to happen here?
Yeah, I was, to be honest, but that just kind of gave me extra motivation to play well when I was on loan, because that's all you can do really, is play well in every game, and I think I did do quite well, so I think that gave me the chance to get this contract, and then this contract is another chance to prove myself at a higher level.
What Simo said to you about what he wants to see from you, particularly pre-season and immediately at the start of the season?
Yeah, well, he said to me on the phone when I found out if I was being offered a contract that he sees me as either a wing back or a midfielder or maybe even left wing, so it gives me versatility, but I think he'll just be looking for hard work, but obviously the quality to go with it as well.
You've shown us that versatility through your appearances for the first team, youth team, reserve team. There's a lot of strings to your bow.
Yeah, I think it'll only help me going forward in my career, so as long as I can get on the pitch, it doesn't matter where I'm playing, I'll try and help the team as best as I can and hopefully do well in any position.
Spoke about it before, that full debut against Walsall, man of the match as far as the fans were concerned. You felt it yourself as well. That's what you want.
Yeah, definitely. I think I can replicate that performance as regular as possible. Hopefully in League Two this season.
Getting to Gateshead, playing the games, whether it was off the bench or starting the games, how important was that for you, Taylor?
It was class really. I was desperate to play games in January. I enjoyed coming off the bench, but I really wanted to start and play regularly, and dropping down a couple of leagues, even though it is still a good standard, really helped me in my career, I think.
And initially it was for a month. They clearly liked what they saw because it got extended.
Yeah, definitely. I was enjoying my time there. I was playing games, so I think it was a good deal for both clubs and for me as well. Getting experience there, getting another player, and then we won the league. And
you were just talking about the fact that you were using a couple of positions there as well, defensively as much as anything. You must have learned a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I think by playing games, by playing regularly 90 minutes as well, the best way to learn is when you're out there on the pitch, and no matter what position I was in, I was learning. Even though I'd played midfield for all my career, like recently, I was still learning things in midfield, and then when I moved to left back, where I played most of my games at Gateshead, I've learned even more, and I think it's just adding to my versatility.
You sneaked it in there. It almost fell under the radar. You won the league.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great feeling, really. Obviously, we've been top of the league most of the time I was there, but we just kind of took it every game as it comes. And there's some good teams in that league. It was really tough, but the quality we had in that team, we felt that we were going to win the league quite early on.
Developing on that a bit more, when did you start to think this is really going to happen? Because it isn't easy. There was a couple of results that didn't go your way along the way.
Yeah.
When did you know, okay, we're doing this?
I think it was the game where we beat Kidderminster 4-0. They were up there, and everyone was talking about they were the team that were going to compete with us, but then we beat them 4-0, so I think we kind of realised then after the game.
It's like being in the dressing room like that, not just when you've won it and it's confirmed, that must be brilliant, but leading up to it and it's all going so well.
It's just positive every single time you go in the change room, but after the game you celebrate for a little bit and then you've got to focus on the next game straight away.
How much have you learned about yourself over this last 4 months, Taylor?
Quite a lot, to be fair. I think living away from home was quite hard. A lot of travelling involved, but I've learned that I'm probably quite resilient to that. And football wise, I think I've learned that I can play games regularly in men's football.
And confidence-wise, I think you got 4 goals. There was a couple of assists. I saw the tweets from the club about that. Again, that you must just be feeling really good about what you're about to do.
Yeah, definitely. I do it in training most days, but it's doing it in a game where I really want to do it. So getting the chance to do that and actually doing it gives me confidence that I can hopefully come back here and do it for the first team at Carlisle.
I think it's a 1-year deal, isn't it, that you've just agreed. That really gives you a bit of focus yet again for what it is you need to do.
Yeah, exactly. With it only being a year, I've got to prove myself now to try and stay here even longer.
When the manager situation was going off here, what was that like for you, being not so much remote but not part of the day-to-day stuff?
It was strange, really. I was just kind of following it on Twitter most of the time, but I was just focused on my football kind of then, so it wasn't too bad.
That's an absolute fact, isn't it? Simo got down to Chorley to see you. He spoke about that. Very impressed. That must be good to hear.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's watched a few clips of me as well, because I think when he's watching clips, maybe I don't know where they were, maybe at Carlisle or Gateshead, he'll have seen me in different positions and hopefully seeing that I can play well in multiple positions.
When you look at your, I don't know where it is, I'm going to say your bedroom wall and that winner's medal and the pictures that go with it, what's that like?
It's a bit surreal, really, but it was great at the time, but now there's only 4 weeks till pre-season, so focus is back on this season.
I bet it is as well. I bet you've started now, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm injured at the moment, but I've been doing a lot of work with Ross in the gym, and hopefully I'll be back for pre-season.
Speaking about injuries, what went through your mind when you saw that news about Josh and everything that he's been through? And I know he's a close mate of yours.
Yeah, well, I was sat in my room at Gated actually when I seen the tweet come through, and yeah, I was a bit scared for him. Texted him straight away to see what the crack was, but obviously didn't really know then. I didn't think it was as bad as what it actually was, but I think he's been through it twice before, so he knows how to get through it, and there'll be a lot of people around him to help him get through.
Your own situation, will you be ready for 22nd of June when it's all back to testing and running and all the lark that goes with pre-season?
Yeah, it's looking good so far, so hopefully I'll be back for the first day of pre-season, but I don't want to jinx it.
How much are you looking forward to it?
Can't wait.
Thanks, Taylor.